The boy was throwing away some trash, he discovered a treasure worth $200,000 in the garbage bin. Without hesitation, he picked it up and smashed it on the ground, just as he had expected. Curious about its true value, the boy ran straight to an antique shop to get it appraised. The shop owner, pretending to look for his glasses, casually walked away and swapped the valuable item with a cheap replica. He then returned to the boy, acted as if he had inspected it, and offered a price, holding up 2 fingers. The boy assumed he meant $200,000, but the shop owner shockingly said it was only $200. The boy quickly took a closer look, only to find that the once valuable item was now worth just $20. Realizing he had been scammed, he immediately claimed the item wasn't his. But the owner, believing the boy was just some nobody with no connections, refused to admit he had swapped the goods. Little did the shop owner know, the boy wasn't someone to be messed with. He started shouting loudly outside the store, drawing a crowd. Then, he began his own antiques appraisal session. To his surprise, he discovered that everything in the shop was fake. This caught the attention of the president of the local trade association, who realized that the boy not only could distinguish between real and fake items, but also knew the exact methods used to forge them. As the boy made a scene in the shop, he had no idea the consequences of his actions were about to spiral out of control. The boy even tried to go into the shop's warehouse to investigate further. This infuriated the owner, who was aware that the real, high-value items were stored there. If anything went wrong, he could lose everything. Fearing the boy's investigation would expose the truth, the owner decided to return the jade pendant to the boy and urged him to leave. But the boy wasn't done yet. He demanded the owner publicly admit that he was selling fake goods. The owner refused to do that, so the boy threatened to go into the warehouse. Just then, a wealthy young man appeared and tried to intimidate the boy, claiming that the shop wasn't his to do with as he pleased. Using his numbers, the young man ordered his men to pin the boy to the ground. Just as things seemed to escalate, a beautiful woman intervened and saved the boy. The wealthy young man, realizing that continuing this confrontation would harm his reputation, backed off and decided not to pursue it further. The boy, now safe, was taken to the president's house. However, the president had his own agenda. He laid out a table full of antiques and asked the boy to appraise them. After just a quick glance, the boy immediately noticed something wrong. The items were replicas, just like the ones he had seen in the antique shop. The president revealed his motives. Some people are getting bolder and bolder. Many have been deceived. If we don't do something about these scammers, this whole industry will collapse. The boy, eager to help, agreed to assist. However, little did he know, this decision would soon lead him into a dangerous situation.